Dear graduate, anything is possible when you have a path, a plan, and a desire to take action. The Language Arts Division congratulates you on your graduation and wishes you much success as you continue reaching for your professional and educational goals. Congratulations.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs burst in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening. I am David Vire and proudly serve Glendale Community College as its president. Welcome to Glendale Community College's 92nd annual commencement as we celebrate and honor the graduating class of 2021. COVID-19 hit us hard throughout the world, nation, state, county, and right here at Glendale Community College. But our education programs and services continued remotely, and those we honor tonight proved their dedication, resilience, and focus. Although this year's commencement cannot be held in person at Sartoris Field on the Verdugo campus, our enthusiasm for your success is not lessened. So sit back and enjoy our celebration of success.
Hi, I'm Roger Dickies. I'm the Academic Senate President of Glendale Community College. And some of you may be asking, what's that? Basically, I coordinate and sit in on lots of conferencing and decision-making here on academic and professional matters, like grading policies. I make speeches like this one, and I write articles sometimes. And to be honest, I often want to shrink away from my responsibilities as Senate President. And part of me wants to shy away from making this speech I'm making now. I think to myself, what more do I know than anyone else? Why am I in this role where I have to speak to everyone when others seem to have a better grasp of how this college works? We all feel this way sometimes, and I imagine some of you students will too, as you keep going through school and work. But I've learned how to tolerate the discomfort of growing into this role, and I've learned that I have valuable things to say to my colleagues, and I've learned to see the people I work with in surprising, new, and inspiring ways. And I'm able to confront problems I never imagined I'd be able to help solve. There have been times in my life when I thought I'd lost everything, and our college is connected to so many people who lost or had to give up everything. If not our students themselves, then their parents or grandparents, separated from family, home, and culture to build a new life here in this city. And though it isn't quite the same, after this year, we all share in a sense of loss, punctuated by the fact that this isn't an ordinary graduation ceremony. But this ceremony is being held, and I am making this speech, even though I might be nervous, and you, our students, maintained your commitment to learning, as have our professors to teaching. We did not shy away from the challenges we faced. Hasn't been a perfect year for instruction, and if we'd be able to come to campus, we may have taught and learned more effectively, but lots of progress was still made. And we have been able to edge closer to our dreams and goals. And so my graduation message is this. On behalf of my colleagues and faculty and administration, I ask that you remember your time here, not in terms of what was missing from it, but what was gained by your struggling through it. I believe being able to look back in this way is essential to achieving goals and connecting with lives we want to live. GCC faculty are grateful for the opportunity to be able to help you, and we thank you for being our students, and that we are all able to thrive together. Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2021.
Hello everyone. My name is Elise Hutala Dulai, and I am the President and Student Trustee of the Associated Students of Glendale Community College. On behalf of the entire college community, I would like to welcome you to the virtual graduation of the class of 2021. Celebrations such as this compel us to think about the people that have made an impact on our lives, especially those who are no longer with us in person today. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor those who have made an impact in the lives of the graduates. Thank you. To the staff, faculty, and administration of Glendale Community College, thank you for all of your continued support, generosity, and compassion. I would especially like to thank the professors and instructors who have supported students in the virtual classroom over the past year and a half. The examples of dedication and resilience that you have set for us have truly inspired us. To the graduating class of 2021, think back to your first day of school at GCC. Were you here on campus? Do you remember walking the halls of the Sierra Vista building to meet with a counselor? Or was your first day of class at home on Zoom? Do you remember meeting your new classmates online for the first time? Think about that feeling, that nervousness and excitement of your first day, because it's the first day again. Only this time, the world just got a whole lot bigger. My Health 104 class taught me that the butterflies in your stomach, the ones I'm feeling right now giving this speech, and the tightness in your chest is the body's way of gearing up for the fight, not the flight in life. You are ready for the road ahead. No matter what your plans are for the next few months, whether you are joining the workforce, transferring to a new school, or something else entirely, know that you are prepared for the future and the great world that is out there waiting for us. GCC will always be your home base and safe space if you need it. The people that you have met here will continue to cheer you on in all that you do. Hopefully, if you decide to come back and visit, you will get to be here on campus, chatting with friends and former professors, and laughing about all the time we spent on Zoom. I know that day will come soon. So graduates, you have my most sincere congratulations. Let's go take on the world. Thank you.
Dear graduates, I am Dr. Armine Hakopian, the current Board of Trustees President at Glendale College. For your information, Glendale Community College opened its doors almost 95 years ago to students who were very eager to learn just like you. And since then, our mission has been to offer excellent education through the dedication and commitment of our faculty, staff, and administrators. Although this past academic year has been very challenging for all of us, we are very proud as to how well you have persevered and succeeded in completing your classes, even with different and varied teaching methods. Many of you will go on to college and universities. Others will join the workforce. Wherever wherever you go, you will take a part of GCC in your heart. Perhaps memories of a fabulous teacher, a great coach, a great counselor, and a very helpful staff member. These memories will last you a lifetime. You are going to have a better life because you have completed your college coursework. It is a well-established fact that those who complete their college coursework earn more in their chosen careers than those who do not graduate. Therefore, please utilize this education to the best of your ability and continue learning throughout your life. We all know that you can't go back to elementary school, to middle school, or high school as a student, but you can always come back to Glendale Community College to further your skills in order to keep up with the ever-changing career trends. Never forget that we are here for you regardless of your age. In addition, we'd like to extend our most sincere appreciation to your loved ones who supported you during this COVID year and helped you so that you may successfully graduate today. So, I am honored to bring you greetings and congratulations from my colleagues, Miss Ann Ransford, Desiree Robinoff, Sevan Benlian, and Yvette Davis Vartanian. We are the Glendale Community College District Board of Trustees. We wish you much success in accomplishing your future endeavors, and please remember that success is in your hands. Thank you.
This is John Gold, the Division Chair for the Kinesiology Division. Our division would like to congratulate you on your success here at Glendale Community College. You guys have proven yourself to be a resilient group during these challenging times. You guys have done a fantastic job, and we want to wish you good luck in your continued education and your future endeavors. Go Vax!
On behalf of the GCC English Division, we congratulate all of our graduates from 2021. We're so proud of your accomplishments during this tough time, and we wish you all the best as you continue your career, professional, and educational goals.
My life flows on in endless song above its lamentation. I hear the sweet, though far off hymn that is a new creation. Though all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It finds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? What though my joys and comforts die? I hear the truth it liveth. What though the darkness gather round? Songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? I lift my eyes, the clouds grow thin. I see the blue above it, and day by day this pathway smooths. Since first I learned to love it, no storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love is Lord of heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing? How can I keep from singing?
Each year, faculty, staff, administrators, and students nominate students for Student of Distinction Awards. From those nominations, 10 are selected based on their academic achievement, service to the college and the community, their integrity, and their personal statement and recommendations. From the group of 10 students of distinction, a college committee selects the graduate who will speak. The 2021 GCC Student of Distinction is Hilary Mentaze. We are very proud of Hilary because she departs GCC as a proud member of our Scholars Program, president of the Black Students Union, and the captain of women's soccer team. As a student athlete, Ms. Mentaze helped the Vaquero Academic and Athletic Leadership Team. She graduates today as a double major with an associate degree in sociology and an associate degree for transfer in psychology. I am very proud to introduce this year's Student of Distinction, Hilary Mentaze.
Hello, friends, faculty, staff, administrators, and most importantly, the class of 2021. I am humbled and honored to be speaking to you. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be speaking to you today. I want to take a moment to recognize that Glendale Community College is on the Tonga people's land. It is important to recognize those who were here before us, as well as the land in which they inhabited. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Hilary Mentaze, president of the Black Student Union, captain of the women's soccer team, member of both the Scholars and the Black Scholars Program, a representative of the Vaquero Academic and Athletic Leadership Team, volunteer chairperson at the USC Verdugo Hills Hospital, and caretaker. These accolades tell you what I've done. However, they fail to tell you who I am. I am the eldest of 3 children, 4 if you count our wiener dog and poodle mix Woody, raised by 2 loving immigrant parents who instilled in me at an early age that my dreams could become a reality. My mother is from Distrito Federal, Mexico, and my father is from Cameroon, Africa. I stand here today on their shoulders, and I am eternally grateful for them and the many sacrifices they have made for my siblings and I. By the way, I failed to mention that I'd be giving the speech here today. Oopsie. Now, it is important to recognize that my path wasn't linear, and perhaps yours wasn't too. Getting to where I am today has consisted of both peaks and valleys, and I often found myself searching for the answer to one question. What is my purpose? I found my answer the first day I set foot inside the USC Verdugo Hills Hospital back in 2017. Still a Verdugo Hills High School student, I was able to visit inpatients all around the hospital. Some of these patients asked for a newspaper to read, others needed help connecting to the hospital Wi-Fi, and every now and then, while transporting patients, I'd get the chance to learn more about them while navigating my way around 8 hospital floors, all while trying not to admit I was completely lost. What this taught me was there was nothing more I liked doing than helping others, and that became my purpose. Even today, I am blessed by the Bolelski family who welcomed me into their home with open arms. They confirmed this was my true calling and taught me you are more than your injury and more than what may limit you. For these reasons and much more, I thank God for allowing me to live to see another day, because let's be honest, life is good. Our time at GCC was one to remember, even with its share of frustrating times. I know collectively there was one thing we learned during our days at GCC. It is to fear that 11:59 p.m. deadline. And if no one has told you this yet,
I am proud of you, not only for beating that 11:59 deadline, but for getting where you are today, graduation day. This past year threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at you. And guess what? You did it. Whether you faced financial insecurity, lost your job, became your kid's teacher, coach, or dean overnight, you did it. You accomplished these things all while trying to find any bit of silence after learning in front of a screen for hours and hours on end. You crossed the finish line and you made it to graduation day. You did it. Our communities have suffered greatly. Approximately 3.4 million lives have been lost to COVID-19 worldwide. 500,000 of those deaths in the US alone. I personally have gained a newfound appreciation for life, and I hope you have too. Hug your loved ones a little tighter. Say I love you more often. Check in on your friends and family. And last but certainly not least, practice self-care because your mental health matters too. With all that being said, the pandemic wasn't the only tragic part of this past year. There has been a plague of hate crimes and social injustices, both foreign and domestic, as well as racially motivated predation on the elderly. This year has been tough, which is why I encourage you to ser, ama, ai suru, love. I encourage you to love, because as Nelson Mandela once said, no one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. While our nation has much healing to do, I do believe healing starts with you and I. To new beginnings, congratulations class of 2021, and for the last time, once a vaquero, always a vaquero.
Thank you, Hillary. You are an inspiration to all of us for your dedication to service, your scholarship, your athletic achievements, and your caring about our world and those within it. I have no doubt you will remain involved in the community and you will be bettering people's lives and making a difference for those coming after us. Thank you so much. Since our founding in 1926, Glendale Community College has been committed to excellence and to fostering the best in teaching and learning. You, the class of 2021, represent that commitment and vision. And in spite of the pandemic, the college and you proved ready and able. The challenges were met. Those who have helped you get to this place tonight include the dedicated faculty members who turned their homes into the classroom and lab, engaged in countless hours to sharpen their skills at teaching in remote environment, caring and giving people who have shared their wisdom and expertise with you, encouraged and guided you, and who are pleased to see you ready to take your next step on your educational or career path. They represent our excellence. And annually, we recognize that faculty excellence through several awards. Our distinguished faculty awardees, Javier Gago, Biology, and Fabiola Torres, Ethnic Studies. Our William L. Parker Exceptional Service Award recipient, Elizabeth Cronbeck, History. And the Exceptional Adjunct Faculty Award winner, Alexandra Evans, Student Equity Counselor. Our faculty is joined in our educational endeavor by our classified staff members and college administrators who provided essential support for achieving excellence through creatively finding ways to meet your needs in a remote environment. Indeed, these people's efforts have resulted in over 1,600 students annually transferring to a college or university to pursue their baccalaureate degrees. Their efforts have resulted in GCC being identified in a national study as the highest-ranked community college in the nation for its students moving from the lowest quintile of income to the highest 20% of income as they advance in their jobs and occupations. Their caring focus led to GCC being identified as a higher education champion for excellence by the Campaign for College Opportunity. Glendale Community College faculty, staff, and administrators, we thank you for your leadership. And also, most of you tonight would not have reached this level of achievement without the support of family and friends. Please be sure, graduates, you say thanks for their role in your success. Graduating class of 2021, as you honor your accomplishment and we honor your accomplishment of a significant educational goal, and as you celebrate, I ask you to reflect and recognize that conferral of the degree or certificate you are receiving means you have the essential skills of communication, information competency, critical thinking, mathematical competency and quantitative reasoning, global awareness and appreciation, and personal responsibility. These are outcomes from your learning at Glendale Community College that will help you contribute your personal knowledge, resources, and skills for the benefit of the local and global community. Help you contribute to open, respectful, and intelligent communication of diverse ideas and beliefs. Provide you marketable skills and personal qualities for growth and career advancement, and assure you value lifelong learning. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character," he said, "that is the goal of true education." Graduates, I know you will make us proud by using your intelligence and your character to make better our local, state, national, and local communities. You have enriched our lives at GCC, and we hope we have helped transform yours. And now, the moment you have been waiting for, the conferral of your degrees. Glendale Community College District Board President Dr. Armine Hakopian, on behalf of the faculty and staff at Glendale Community College, I present to you the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Vire. Graduates, by the power vested in the Glendale Community College District Board of Trustees by California law, I, as the president of the board, hereby recognize the candidates for certificates of completion, associate in science degrees, associates in art degrees, and associate in transfer degrees as the graduating class of 2021 at Glendale Community College. Now, as tradition dictates, this is the point where we ask the graduates to move their tassels from the right side to the left side. So feel free to do that. Elise and Hillary, Dr. Vire will now present you with the first of nearly 1,700 degrees and certificates that are being awarded this evening. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you.
This has been a year like no other. You've made it through your educational journey, and we could not be more proud of you. On behalf of the Social Sciences Division, I'd like to congratulate all of you, especially those of you who have completed your coursework in history, ethnic studies, political science, child development, geography, anthropology, sociology, economics, philosophy, and psychology. We know that your hard work will pay off for years to come, and we hope you stay in touch with your GCC family. Once again, congratulations.
Hi, I'm Liz Russell, Chair of the Math Division. We congratulate you on achieving your degree in the face of unprecedented challenges. This wasn't how you envisioned college, but your hard work, perseverance, and resilience has paid off. We wish you continued success in your future endeavors. May your life path soar exponentially. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Glendale College class of 2021. From all of us in the biology division, we push all of you pretty hard because we believe you're capable of great things, and we also want you to be really prepared for your future academic work and career. We really regret not being able to share with you the joys of hands-on learning, and we have been inspired by your resilience and determination. Thank you and congratulations.
Greetings, graduates. I am Dr. Richard Cortez, the Student Services Division Chair. On behalf of the Student Services Division, we congratulate the class of 2021 on successfully completing the degree and certificate requirements amidst these difficult times. We wish you all the best in your professional and personal endeavors. Just remember that you are always welcome to come back for your academic needs, whether it be for graduate prep requirements or for personal enrichment. We're here and waiting with open arms. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates, and thanks to all of you joining us in celebration of success. Never forget, Glendale Community College always is ready and able to meet your lifelong learning needs. Go Vaqueros!